Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick video on my 2019 GMC 2500 HD base. It's got a 7.5 inch rough country lift with the rough country N3 premium shocks. I bought the truck like that. I'm gonna have the shocks changed out to Fox shocks, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, but didn't find a whole lot of comparisons out on the internet, on YouTube and things like that, that showed a true comparison of the two. So hopefully this will be one that'll be helpful for some of you who have a similar truck. So what I want to do is just kind of show you what the truck looks like, and I can tell you it rides okay. I mean, it's a 3/4 ton. It's not going to ride like a 1/2 ton, but rides pretty good. But I'm hoping with the Fox upgrade that it'll ride much better. So I'll show you a couple of shots of the truck, and then what the shocks look like they're on it now, and then I'll do a video after I get the new ones installed. So this is just the front of the truck. Give you a side view. So it is a rough country 7.5 inch lift. I have 37 inch tires. They do stick out a little. I don't know exactly what the offset is, but give you a look at the shocks here. If I can get a good shot of those. That's the front, and so we get a shot of the back here, and here we are in the back. It's not a great shot of the back. Obviously my truck's a little dirty. It's been raining here, so hopefully give you a good comparison once I get the Fox shocks installed. Hey guys, just gonna run grab some lunch real quick. So it's gonna pretty much be smooth roads, so highway driving, but just kind of wanted to give you a feel best I can on the video on how the truck rides with the rough country shocks on it before I get the Fox shocks installed. So this is kind of the road in our neighborhood. It's blacktop asphalt, whatever you want to call it, and it's got some pretty good little bumps in it. And the truck rides pretty firm. It's kind of stiff. Of course, when you're off-roading with it, it's a little more bouncy, obviously. But like I said, don't expect it to ride as smooth as the 1/2 ton truck that I had, but just trying to hopefully get it smoother than what it is now. I'm about to take a couple of long road trips. One trip to Tennessee coming up in a couple weeks, and then in about a month, a road trip to California, and both of those road trips will be from Texas, where I'm at. So pretty nice long bumpy drives on each of those. Hopefully I'll be able to give a good comparison. Been looking for comparisons, like I said earlier. Had a hard time finding anything that had a true comparison of just the rough country shocks versus the Fox shocks in ride quality. A lot of other things out there, and I'm not doing reservoir shocks on the Fox shocks that I'm putting on. They're just going to be the regular Fox, I believe the Fox Performance 2.0s on the front and the back. So hope you enjoy. All right guys, as promised, got my Fox shocks installed, replaced the rough country N3 premiums with the Fox 2.0s. These are not reservoir shocks, just standard shocks, so I'm gonna show you what they look like. Definitely look better. All right, as you can see, this Fox shock definitely looks prettier. And if you'll notice, the orientation is opposite of what the rough country shocks were. And after talking to the technician that installed these shocks, he told me that Rough Country, the design of their lift, which this has a 7.5-inch Rough Country lift, is such that the shocks are oriented the opposite direction. Rough Country does that, I guess, intentionally, so that it makes it more difficult to change out their shocks with some other shocks. So you can see the bottom bracket, how they installed this one, because the other shocks were in upside down. But there we have it. Look better. So far the ride feels a little bit better. It is firmer, I believe, but also better at the same time, which is kind of hard to explain. But anyway, hope you enjoy the video. All right, guys, got the new Fox shocks installed. Got the old Rough Country Premium N3s off, and the Fox 2.0s on. They're not reservoir shocks, they're just the straight Fox 2.0s. So same drive down my road, see if there's a difference. I definitely noticed a difference leaving the shop where they were installed. And like another reviewer had said, it's a firmer ride, but it's a better ride. Firmer but softer, which kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but definitely rides better. The seems like the truck's not quite as bouncy. The shocks are also, the Rough Country shocks were turned upside down, which that's the way the Rough Country lift apparently is set up. So there was a little bit of modification they had to do to get the Fox shocks installed. But yeah, I'm happy with the results so far. Definitely is a more comfortable